Hello, everyone, and welcome to the webinar. So we have an amazing webinar as usual. Today we have Mr. Lewis. He is our business development manager for Temptations Resorts. How are you today, Mr. Lewis?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for the invitation. I'm really, really happy. Like I was saying before, just seeing you smile, it provoked me in a smile for you and you viewers. So I'm really, really happy.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Mr. Lewis. Okay, so we're super excited to hear about Temptations Resorts. Listen, the floor is all yours. Take it away.
Thank you so much again. Like I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Um, I just barely start this job recently, and one of the things that I like to tell you guys is I want to change the perception of everybody think about temptation and desires. Everybody think about temptation and desires resource as the place to get crazy, do a lot of things. Yes, you can get crazy, but in the good ways, in one way, I would say. Temptation, I would say, is maybe the place where you can send all your clients that are looking forward to have fun, clients that are looking to have a blast. You don't have to wait for, like, for example, like spring break, when you can have a spring break all year round in our temptation resource. So that's one of the good things about it. What's the difference between temptation and desires with other resource? If you go to temptation, you go with your partner, you go with somebody else, with a friend, an intimate person, and you guys want to be in the pool, you want to kiss each other, touch each other. Nobody's going to shout out to you and say, get out of here, go to your room and do it over there. No, it's not that it. It's a different place. It's a place where you can inhibit yourself and be yourself. And we all adults over there. So this is the difference between temptation. And of course, like I said before, you're going to have a lot of fun over there. You don't have to wait until spring break comes. You don't have to wait until send your clients to places where they don't know if they're going to have fun or not. I can assure to you guys that all your clients are going to have fun over there. So let's start. Original group is divided between temptation and desires. On the desire side, we have a resort in the Riviera Maya. We're going to have a new one called the Eden. We also had the Riviera Maya Pair. And inside the Riviera Maya Pair, we had also the Desire Mansion. We also have cruises over there. Right now, we're going to concentrate in our part of Temptations. In Temptation, we had Temptation Cancun Resorts in Cancun, like it says. We had a tower over there where most of your clients wants to be all the time because it's in the center. We also now added a new temptation in Dominican Republic called Temptation Beaches. The part of desire in Beaches, we could then name it Desire, so we name it as Temptation Grand Beaches. I'm gonna talk about that one later on when I aboard the Desire part. So basically, we're gonna have right now a presentation about Temptation Cancun Resort and Temptation in Beaches, and also we had a cruise. We had a new cruise coming on 2024, so you can send your clients into our Temptation cruise. Let's go start with the presentation. Sorry, I went too much. Oops. Actually, I think I took the wrong one, so let's start with Desire, and we do the Temptation later on. I'm sorry about that. So basically on Desire, what we had in Desire, we had a Desire Resorts and Cruises. Like I said, Desire is a little bit different than Temptation. I explained too much about Temptation, thinking that I'm gonna present Temptation, but I'm gonna go aboard Desire's one. So Desire is a little bit more upscale. If you guys are looking for to make more money, maybe that's the place where you should go. Desire is only for couples only. And the difference between Desires and Temptation is there is only couples, it's a little bit more intimate, it's more open. In Temptation, people only can be topless. In Desire, we have separate places where people can go closed optionals, so they can go totally nude in Cancun. On the Riviera Maya, you cannot go all naked on the beaches on the one in Beaches. The difference between those ones and, for example, a lot of people think it's a hedonism. No, it's not hedonism. Hedonism, you do everything everywhere. Here you have certain places where people can go and have a lot of more desired experience, I would call. Sorry about this. So it's couples only, and it's in a closing optional, like I said, it's more secluded, and they had in those secluded areas more sensual experience. What happened in those areas is not the hotel part. It's you clients doing whatever they want in those areas. So a lot of people think, for example, that our employees and everything joins whatever the people wants to do in a conceptual way. No, that's not the way it works. So it's have to be between the clients if they want. So the Desire experience was designed for couples only, like I was saying. It's been diversified into different sectors, giving guests a variety of vacations options to choose from. Like I said, we had a Desire Pair and Desire Riviera Maya in Mexico, and also we had our Desire Cruises, and we had our Temptation Grand part in Beaches in Dominican Republic, which is used as a part of this Desire concept. Sorry about, I don't know what's going on every time I click. This is an area where you can see the Desire, how this works. This is the one, the Temptation Riviera Maya. As you can see in this picture, on the farther right here, we had our Temptation more upscale rooms. Those ones are like 6 of those rooms. We had a pool. These ones over here are the other rooms that we had in the properties, seeing the ocean. On the back here, we had other rooms facing the gardens. Here we had our reception area. In the top level, we had our top pool and also jacuzzis. This is the private part that I was talking to you. It's for couples only. People cannot go single over there. And that's the area that is a little bit more secluded for people who wants to be a little bit more and beyond. Here we had our pool. Like I said before, in Cancun and in the Riviera Maya, people are allowed to be naked if they want. So this area, all this area, they can use it as a closed option if they want as well. This is our melange lobby bars. That's a place where most of the people have fun when they go to our Desire Resort in the Riviera Maya. We had also different restaurants. This one is our shallow restaurants, which is, you can see, is a little bit upscale, a little bit more experience. And we had our Temptation restaurant, which is a little bit more like open to everybody. You don't need reservation in that one. That's where we serve breakfast and lunch. We had also a nightclub on property as well, so people can have a lot of fun over there. I can tell you every night we had different teams, and our clients follow those teams nights, believe it or not. Everybody who's been in our Desire resorts, most of our clients are repeat clients. They already know the atmosphere. They know what's going on the properties. Most of the people, believe it or not, carry a big luggage with everything that they want to use in the different team nights that we had over there. We can provide to your clients in advance what is going to be the team nights every day, and so they can be prepared as well. This is our Asiatic Asia restaurants, very nice restaurant. It's called Suki. For that one, you need also reservation. Sorry. We had a spa on property, and we do different type of massage. We do erotic massage over there. And what we do is basically the person who's giving the massage give it like a regular massage. There's no, a lot of people ask me about, oh, there will be like, you know, happy end and stuff like that. Sorry that I had to talk to you very seriously here, but because it's to make sure,
No.
I just have to make sure that people understand what's going on, because a lot of people have different perception, like I said before. So that's the reason everything I have to say.
Listen, this is my first time hearing about this. Listen, there is a client for everyone, and there's the niches for everyone. Like, this is so amazing. I had no idea. Thank you. Listen, listen, they're gonna enjoy this webinar.
Thank you, thank you. And basically what I can tell you is that they do those massages. It's the regular massage like everybody does in any hotels. It's a little bit more erotic done, but at the last minute, they give at least 30 minutes to the couples to do whatever they want. And this is between them. They are going to be the one in charge of the happy ending. It's not us.
I love it. Like, this is amazing. Like, I had no idea. Thank you for this webinar. This is going to be an amazing webinar when I release it to the agents.
I'm glad. Sorry. Oops. Sorry about this. Eating is going to be our new part on property, and that's what we're going to have. The new part of the hotel it's going to be brand new. It's going to be shared with the other hotel that you just saw right now, but it's going to be a little bit more upscale. And we think that we're going to be opening Eden by February of 2024. Those all new areas on properties. We're gonna have a new spot on this property as well, a new logo shop on property. Eden is gonna be exceptionally great. It's a new hot spot, like I said. We're gonna have a new melange bar with a pizza bar. We're gonna have a jacuzzi lounge area, a sensual pool area, and a new nightclub. Over there, we're gonna have 7 seductive garden view rooms, suites, beautiful as you can see. We had a 6 diamond ocean view suites. One of the things about it that most of the suites are gonna be on the room in our properties, always gonna have some sensual on the part. It's a little bit more simple than the other ones in other hotels that you can see, but it's still keeping the luxury and the good things about it in our rooms, okay? This is basically the Eden. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play the video on this one. I'll try my best.
So for video, if you want to share the video, what I would suggest is press share again, and then there's a button that says share sound, if there's going to be sound.
Okay. There?
Yes, I can still see the video, yes. Did you press the play button, Louis? Uh-oh, are you frozen, Louis? No, you're not frozen. Can you hear me? It's okay. You can skip it if you need to, if it's not playing.
You want me to stop it?
Oh, I can't. Oh, are you sharing it? Okay, so when you share the you probably have to reshare it.
Okay.
Because we can't see anything on this side. It's like
Can't see anything on this side. Oh, maybe I'm gonna have to close that window to share again.
Well, no, if you press share, you can actually share the window that has the video in it.
Okay.
And then you're gonna probably have to go back, and when you're done with the video, press share again, and then go back to the PowerPoint and share the PowerPoint, if that makes sense.
Okay. So stop sharing this one and share the video. That's what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Oh, you know what it is? I think I had to play first because the video is gonna be in another window. Hold on, give me a second. Okay.
Guys, we're here at Desire Roof.
Sorry.
Okay, I can hear it now. I just can't see it.
It's a passion suite. And here,
I stopped sharing again.
the full couch, right here. Up here is a jacuzzi. There.
No, it's playing something else now. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. No, it's okay. You can skip the video and continue with the PowerPoint.
Yeah,
We're fine.
that's what I'm gonna do. So
Okay.
I'm gonna now share again
Yep.
so you can see me. Here we go.
All right.
So now we're gonna continue. I'm sorry about that because it's in different windows, so it's playing something else, whatever they had in that window. But anyway, let's continue about it. So this is Riviera Maya Pearl now, which is our second property in the Riviera Maya. The one before was Desire Riviera Maya. This one is gonna be now Desire Riviera Maya Pearl. It's a little bit more upscale than the Riviera Maya per se. And over there inside that one, also we had our mansion, which you're gonna be seeing in the on the thing. This is basically the pool. It's a beautiful property. It's little property before, so it's very, very nice. And here you can see our jacuzzi lounge. Basically, the jacuzzi lounge is for couples. Again, even the property says it's couple only. When I say couple, again, is because sometimes to go to that jacuzzi, everybody has to be in couples. We cannot have like two person and maybe invite somebody else, a third person. So basically, everybody have to be in couples. Our Aphrodite restaurant. Cookie restaurants. You can see most of the restaurants have the same name in all our properties. The Pearl Signature restaurant. Our Obsession nightclub. Playroom. Playroom is the place. What the Desires decide to do is when they open the property, they try to recreate the burlesque time of Paris and London on the 20th centuries, 18th centuries. Basically, what they create is a salon, which is really private. And when people pass that salon, again, it's not our people working in there. It's going to be you guys having fun, whatever you want to do, not us. So we just provide the place, you do whatever you want. This is our ocean view rooms. And we do pool parties and we do different parties for the people. Trust me, people, even if Desire is a little bit more upscale, it's more quiet than Temptations, people still can go and have fun in those places and have the different pool parties that we have, phone parties that we have. So your clients don't gonna be any bored over there. This is our mansion. Our mansion have 8 rooms over there, and it's for people who wants to be a little bit more upscale on the upscale resorts. It's more private, it's more beautiful. They had exclusive benefits that the other people don't say have. And there you can see they had a butler, private check-in, VIP transfer, VIP welcome kits. They also have mentioned game pass in case you want to bring somebody else. You also had a private pool. They mentioned exclusive dining areas. You have 24 hours room service, free adult channels, playroom, top shelf alcohol, and 50 minutes massage. So there you can see your clients get a lot when they book the mansion. And you can get more commissions, of course. Our gastronomy ecstasy is beautiful, it's good. So that was another video about what people can have for food. So sorry, maybe I can do another presentation one day with only the videos. We take care of you people. We do a lot of safety protocols, even if we don't have COVID like used to be. We still COVID outside, so we're still taking care of all you clients, and we do a lot of protocol services over there on property. So now we're gonna go to our Temptation Grand, which is in Miches, Dominican Republic, and this is the version of the Desire in the Miches, Dominican Republic. Let's talk about a little bit about Miches. Miches is about 1 hour, 15 minutes from the Punta Cana airport. It's a new destinations in the Dominican Republic. It's not that far from Punta Cana. So it's the new thing in. If some of you guys know about the new Club Med that it is in Dominican Republic, it's actually in beaches. So our beaches is basically the share with the Club Med. It's a little bit far apart, but it's in the same area. This is the Temptation on this side of the screen. This is all the new Temptation beaches. And on this side of the part is the new Desire. People who book the Desire had the opportunity to go to Temptation, and it had all the restaurants. They also can share the pool. They can go to the different options. They can go to the bars. They can use all the facilities. It's basically like if you stay here, you have 2 properties in one. So the Temptation Grand Beaches Resort, it's almost the same as the one that I just talked about. It's more exclusive. It has a lot to offer to your clients, and it's definitely upscale. Couples only, like I said, with a little twist that people can go and use all the facilities in the Temptation Beaches. I already talked to you about Grand Beaches Resorts. It's about 100 kilometers from Punta Cana International Airport. That I said, it had a beautiful beach. Right now, we don't have any seaweed. I can tell you that. I was there like 2 weeks ago. The beach is beautiful. It's a huge resort, 114 rooms. So it's basically, when I say huge, it's because it's both property, but when you are just in the desired part, it's only 114 rooms. This is the Temptation in the Dominican Republic. Punta Cana Airport is right here, and you just have to go a little bit more north, and you basically, your beach is right here by the Samana Bay. And that's the reason we don't have any seaweeds right now. So again, it's couples only with a little sensual deluxe all-inclusive part, like the one that we just mentioned before. So deluxe all-inclusive wine and dining, first-class services, design room decor, 4 conveniently located bars. They had a full adult-oriented entertainment, all natural areas, because in the Dominican Republic, you cannot use the beach as a closed optional. So it's only on the pool, on the jacuzzi lounge, and on the playroom where you can get naked. So again, that's another thing about it. People think that when they go to the Temptation resorts, or they go to the Desire resorts, everything is naked everywhere. People is doing everything everywhere. No, that's not the deal. That's the reason I'm here, to project the right things so you can sell it better to your clients, so you can yourself make sure to your clients understand that it's not like crazy things over there. It's a little bit more uninhibited, but it's more, it's not like crazy thing that everybody think about. A lot of people think it's an orgy place or whatever. No, it's not a sex club. Guys, it's a hotel for adults only. All natural areas, that's what I was just mentioning to you guys. You have the jacuzzi lounge, you only have the pool, and basically you had only a sectional area where you can go naked. This is the jacuzzi lounge. That's where the people can go naked. Of course, for the pictures, we didn't do it. All natural pool, it's right here. And topless optional on the beach. They cannot go naked on the beach. They had a good entertainment in place. We have different team nights. That's what I was telling you before. So I put that one so you can give an ideas to your clients what they had every day. So basically we change every time, so it's not the same all the time. That's the reason, but I just want to keep that a little slide so you can have an idea what we had every day. And people, trust me, they follow those things. Our playroom, that's the only other part where you can go naked, and it has to be in couples only. We do in regular pool area, we had a lot of activities on that place. Our rooms and suites are beautiful, guys, beautiful. Brand new resort. Remember this, it's not, I think it's only a year now. since we opened these properties. So your clients are gonna receive that resource. It's a brand new place. That's our jacuzzi grand suite. Depends on the room that you book. Each room have different offers. Some of them offer, for example, free transportations. Some of them you can have your bar already, your private bar for you, where they bring all the drinks to your rooms. Our jacuzzi, passion pool view jacuzzi suite. Our love escape tropical view room. It's beautiful room. I love that one. We had our intimacy tropical view with the jacuzzi. Some of them, they had a jacuzzi outside, another one had a jacuzzi inside. So you can see. And our restaurants are bar and property. It's our Seafood restaurant. Beautiful restaurant. I love the food in Mitch's, guys. This is our Suki restaurant, same name as the other ones. So this is our Asian restaurant. Tentazione, which is our Italian restaurant. Tentazione snack. There you can have your snack during the afternoon. There you can have late breakfast if you want. And always there's something to eat in our properties. And this is our coffee corner. This is like a coffee corner place where you're always gonna find coffee and pastries. So always you're gonna have something to eat during the days. You can have even dessert in that place. It's beautiful option, a good option for the people who don't want to have anything like very heavy breakfast or something like that. So they always can go inside there. Shallow restaurant is beautiful. I love that restaurant. It's like a little bit more upscale on that one. And we had our melange lobby bar. And that lobby bar, that's where we had all the shows during the evening before people goes to the disco. Smoke bar and our nightclub. Jacuzzi bar again. And we have different additional areas. We had our study spa, same treatment as the other ones. So you can have your tantric treatments, you can have your essential treatments, and you can have your regular treatments if you want. And this is our little lobby and our gym. Logo shop. A lot of people ask, why that? It's because sometimes, because we have our T9s, if you forget something, you can get it right there. And this is about Mitch's, a little bit about Mitch's. You can see the beach is gorgeous, it's beautiful. One of the good things about it is our resort is right there by the town of Mitch's. So if you have people exploring and they want to go and see outside, they can do Mitch's and they can explore outside. It's a beautiful town. There you have Montaña Redonda, the Bahia Samana. You can travel to Samana by plane. We have excursions that they take you over there. So it's beautiful. And also we have horseback ridings outside where we can do all those excursions on our excursion desk. And also with this, we also have our Desiree cruises. It's cruises for adults only and couples only. What we do is we charter those cruises, and the cruise is going to be only for our people. So one of the top selling features, if you want to sell our cruises, is premium beverage package included already on the prices, 24-hour room service, private playrooms, essential and selective nightclub, signature team nights, 2 pool-size jacuzzis. They had international entertainments like all the cruises, and they also had all the dining optional places, and also they had exotic destinations where we choose to do it. This is an example of what we do normally, different than the other cruises. In other cruises, you cannot have dining out there on the areas. So we had the T9s, we had the entertainment and properties. We had different signature playrooms like we do in properties as well. We made sure that we had a really like up cuisine, really up to our clients' levels. And those are the specialty dining. Some of them extra charges. And this is an example of what we had right now on 2023 that just already passed, but we had those ones for 24 as well. We had one in the Rio de Janeiro. This is very, very, very selling up very well because you can spend Rio de Janeiro New Year's Eve. You know how expensive is that? Sometimes your clients don't have any places right now where to stay, and they can do the show in Copacabana and it's at the same time being on the cruise. I can offer to you all this information if you need it. You're gonna have my email address and you can always reach me. Either also, if you have some clients going there, you can as well reach me as well. Okay, so this is the one for 2024. That's from Greece. This one is
so on the cruise, is it clothing optional as well on the cruise?
That's the cruises more or less that we use. We don't use that huge cruises, but we don't use the bad ones either. So we maybe use sometimes crystal cruises, depends on the cruises that we chart.
Okay, for the cruises, Louis, is it clothing optional as well?
We have a reward program, guys. You can join our reward programs. The only thing you can do is just have to go to www.rewards Desire Reward Program and also Temptation Rewards Programs. And as you can see, you can make money out of that. And also, this is the address, Temptation Rewards and Desire Rewards, and you can join from there. I really highly recommend it. I can send you this by email as well if you need to, and if you need some information, just send me an email. I will send it to you as well. And those are the advantage of having our reward programs. We can pay to you money, and also we can give it to you free night stays. This is the chart of the point that you get. You get double the points, depends on how many bookings you had on properties. So like I said, just go to Temptation Rewards Program and Decide Reward Programs. And from there, it's so easy. And if you have any problems, always contact me. We also had some travel agents discount, that up to 30% if you guys want to visit us. Okay. And also something that I had to mention, you can make extra money with us, even if you don't have any booking with us. Just you can join our affiliated programs. It works like any affiliated programs, like for example, the affiliated programs that you can find in all those places where you use all the time in your social medias, like for example, the affiliated program that you had with Home Depot, the affiliated programs you have with Facebook, all the affiliated programs that you can mention is almost work the same, where you can make extra money every time somebody publish anything. The best way to find out about this is send me an email and I can send you the email address with the person who can train you about the affiliated program. But guys, don't let people make money when you can make money. We have some people making a lot of money with those programs, with the affiliated program and also with the reward programs, making a lot of money, and you have the opportunity to do it, do it. Okay. So thank you so much. And
thank you so much, Louis. This was an amazing.
I don't know. We are not live, so we don't want to have people asking questions right now, right?
No. So I had a few questions. Can you hear me at all? Let me see. I don't think you can hear me. Yes. Can you hear me? Let me see.
Hello. I didn't hear you. What was that?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I was asking with the cruise, is the cruise clothing optional as well?
Correct. It has some part clothing optional. It's not the whole cruise that is clothing optional, but like in the resorts, we have certain part where they're gonna go clothes optional. Yes.
Okay. Can you, let's see, what's the best way to like book a group if they wanted to go to Desires? How would they do that?
The best way is you can book groups with you tour operators of your options, but also you can reach us directly and we can give you those points that I was talking to you. And yes, we can proportion to you the whole same amount of commissions and also the same way that you do any groups. You can reach me all the time and I can put you in contact with the right people.
Okay. Are they usually contracted rates, or is it like a deposit per person that's usually required when it comes to these groups?
It works exactly the same as when you were doing the tour operator. So it's going to be contracted with you. You're going to get your room free, depends on how many rooms you already booked. Exactly the same it works with you tour operators.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, those are all of the questions that I have. I'm pretty sure that the agents are going to have a lot of good questions for you. Can you maybe tell them where to contact you at?
Yes.
Like, what's your email?
To me, and I can answer to them, or I can answer in a group, and you can do it. But definitely, yes, ask them to contact me for the reward programs if they need help, or if they need definitely for the affiliate program, they need to contact me first so I can put them with the right person who's gonna train them individually.
Okay. And then would you prefer for them to come directly to me so that I can send them to you, or do you want
to go to you and you can send it to me and we can go that way. So there you can see how your group is working.
Okay. Well,
agents are working, definitely.
Thank you so much for this Desires webinar. This was a really, really good webinar, and I can't wait.
So now I think we're gonna go with the temptation if you want now, or you want